Welcome to Global Inspiration English, the channel where you can improve your English listening skills while learning from inspiring stories of extraordinary people. Today, we will explore the life of Albert Einstein, the man whose name has become a synonym for genius. But Einstein's journey was not easy. He was a child who spoke late, a student who struggled in school, and a young man who faced failure and rejection. Yet, through imagination, persistence, and courage, he changed the way we understand the universe. Listen carefully, and while you practice English, discover how curiosity can turn an ordinary person into an extraordinary one. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany. His family was middle class, but far from rich. His father, Hermann, worked in the electrical business, and his mother, Pauline, loved music and taught Albert the violin. As a little boy, Einstein spoke late, worrying his parents. Teachers thought he was slow and stubborn. They called him lazy because he disliked memorization. But young Albert was simply different. He preferred asking questions. At age 5, his father showed him a compass. Albert was amazed. Why did the needle always point north? That small object sparked a lifelong curiosity about invisible forces in nature. Einstein struggled with the strict German school system. He disliked discipline and repetition. Teachers wanted obedience, but Albert wanted freedom to think. At 15, when his father's business failed, his family moved to Italy. Albert remained in Germany to finish school, but he became unhappy and eventually dropped out without a diploma. Still, he refused to give up. He applied to the Swiss Polytechnic in Zurich. On his first attempt, he failed the entrance exam. Only on his second attempt did he succeed. Even in college, he often skipped classes and clashed with professors. But this independence helped him think outside the box. After graduation, Einstein faced more rejection. Professors refused to recommend him, and universities turned him away. For 2 years, he worked as a tutor and substitute teacher. Finally, in 1902, he got a job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. His job was to review inventions. It was not glamorous, but it gave him financial stability and, most importantly, time to think. During breaks and late at night, Einstein performed thought experiments. He imagined chasing a beam of light, or watching objects move at the speed of light. These mental exercises planted the seeds of his revolutionary theories. In 1905, Einstein experienced his annus mirabilis, or miracle year. At just 26, he published four groundbreaking papers. 1. The photoelectric effect, showing that light can act like particles. 2. Brownian motion, proving the existence of atoms. 3. The special theory of relativity, showing that time and space are relative. 4. The famous equation E equals mc, revealing the connection between energy and mass. From a simple patent clerk, Einstein suddenly became one of the most important scientists in the world. Einstein continued to work for a decade on his greatest idea. In 1915, he introduced the general theory of relativity, which redefined gravity. Instead of being a force, gravity was the bending of space and time caused by mass. Imagine the universe as a fabric. When something heavy is placed on it, the fabric curves, and smaller objects roll toward it. Many scientists doubted him until 1919. That year, during a solar eclipse, astronomers confirmed his predictions. Overnight, Einstein became a global celebrity. Newspapers declared him the man who changed the universe. In 1921, Einstein received the Nobel Prize in Physics for his explanation of the photoelectric effect. By then, he was already one of the most famous men alive. He traveled the world, giving lectures and meeting leaders. Yet, despite fame, Einstein remained humble. He wore simple clothes, disliked luxury, and often walked to work. He said true value came not from wealth, but from living with curiosity and integrity. In the 1930s, as Adolf Hitler rose to power, Einstein, who was Jewish, moved to the United States. He accepted a position at Princeton University, where he worked until the end of his life. Although he once signed a letter warning about nuclear weapons, he later regretted it. He became a strong voice for peace, education, and human responsibility. In 1952, Israel even offered him the presidency, but he refused, saying he was a thinker, not a politician. Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, leaving behind not only scientific theories, but also timeless wisdom. Einstein's influence went far beyond physics. His words continue to inspire. 1. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. 2. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. 3. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. 4. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Today, Einstein's theories are essential in science, from GPS satellites to black hole research. But even more important is his human story. A boy once called Slow grew up to become the man who changed how we see the universe. His life reminds us that failure, rejection, and doubt are not the end. What matters is persistence, creativity, and the courage to think differently. Albert Einstein's story is not just about physics. It is about curiosity, resilience, and imagination. He teaches us that even ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things if they dare to ask questions and never stop learning. So, whatever your dream may be, pursue it with passion. Don't be afraid of mistakes or failures. Remember, as Einstein said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. If you enjoyed this story and want to continue improving your English listening through inspiring life journeys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Global Inspiration English, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next episode. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.